Hello, friends. Thursday already. Thank goodness. Early tomorrow. My flight's at 7. I fly to Minnesota. I can survive the cold. Hashtag save McKenna. Keep McKenna warm. I don't know, whatever it is, it's brilliant though. Great. Best hashtag ever. Food of champions, grapes, and hot chocolate. I've been going crazy since like 7 o'clock this morning. Errands done, laundry done. Huge pile of stuff I'm taking either as freebies or gifts to the retreat. Down jacket packed. That's all I got. Oh, and my suitcase. I think it's going to be like tonight deciding on what to take. I'm not going to think a lot about it because I just need to get from the airport door to the car to hotel, and back. Because I'm not going to be outside in the snow because I just don't do the snow or the cold thing. I hope you guys have been well. I got a ton of stuff to show. My cleavage is here for those that like it or love it. If it offends you, you can go fuck off, really. Let me show you what I've been working on first. I thought I was further along on Here There Be Monsters. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was way off. So I'm down to monsters and little design there. And if you remember, I'm doing this all in one color, Island Blue. And it's gorgeous. Love it. I'm going to be taking this to Minnesota at the retreat to work on, because I don't want to have to count with multiple colors because you're just asking to frog when you come back. And it's small enough, I'll be able to probably work on it on the plane if I don't get stuck next to somebody horrible, which going to Austin, I got stuck to a mom and her fussy 2-year-old. The two cute guys were in the back with a seat open between them. I should have just stepped over the one guy and no, I didn't. So who knows who I'll sit next to tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning to Minnesota. Also, Friday the 13th, I want to say, I started on. Let's back up. I was gifted a Mama Lee stir bag. Yes, Mama Lee stir bag. Now, but it's a Mama Lee bag. I know that. But you have to add stir to the end because of Buster. Because he laid on it. And I don't know if these are Buster hairs or Irwin. But Irwin was all about this Mama Lee bag. So the boner bag has my Halloween at Hawk Run. Hi, Irwin. And I decided to do part 1. So I worked on this for a couple days. Now I'm dealing with the Hill from Hell. And I love it. That spider web was a little bit of a pain in the butt. I just kind of got the general outline, and then I kind of just did my own thing and said F it. So There's another one over here, working on the hill. I love the snake, that the snake's mouth is open. And I am doing this all on with DMC. And this fabric I got at the Austin retreat. Huh. Excuse me. Properly Primitive. 40 count, 1/2 from Under the Sea Fabrics. And I love it. I love it. And look, it even all fits in there. Hoop and all. Gorgeous. Leave it to the boner bag to help me out. So that's all I've been working on, going between Hawk Run and Monsters. I thought I was a little further on Monsters to get a prize at the Minnesota retreat if you have a finish. I don't even think I can stitch that fast to get all that monster done. So we'll see. In addition to the Mama Easter bag, thank you, Miss Emily, I was also nicely gifted from, see, now I have these, okay. No, you're not going to come up here. Sorry, Erwin. Okay, I want to make sure. Okay, so that's, Pauline had contacted me and said she had found something at a thrift store and wanted to send it to me. And she said it'd be perfect. And I'm like, you guys know me, and I just need to get a frame. I need to go shopping in my closet of frames, and then this will be going in my closet because it's absolutely perfect. Really? Seriously? It's incredible. So thank you so much. I am definitely going to frame it up and have Joe hang it in my closet. And then once I do that, I'll take a picture and post that on Instagram. Lovely card as well. And then Sherry Smith sent me fabulous Halloween card. Like if I was a Halloween card, this is the Halloween card I would be. And a lovely note inside. Oh, and the both of them, they each sent me a cup. So I want to say, Pauline, you sent me the shoe one. Life is too short, buy the shoes. Yes. Erwin. And then Sherry, I love this one. And these are like little pumpkins. But I love this. Used them already. I tell the husband. Oh, this one. Okay, so this one is dishwasher. Sometimes these kind of fancier cups, they're not dishwasher safe or microwave safe because you put them in the microwave and then they get super duper hot. So usually those ones that have anything on them, I'll wash them by hand. So thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate your gifts. And what's funny, all three of those came on the same day. And so Ayrton was running around saying that I got fan mail. Ayrton and I spent the day together on Sunday. We went to As You Wish, which is a paint your own pottery. You pick out what piece you want to paint, and then you can paint it up. He chose a butterfly because he's awesome like that. And a mom walked by with her younger daughter and said, look, she painted a butterfly. Ayrton has just gotten over the fact that people call him a girl. It's his long hair, and he has very soft features. So he just kind of cocked his head at me and sort of made a look, and we just kind of smiled and giggled to each other. And so I painted a small box and put all kinds of different colors on the lid and sponged it on. And then I took some of those colors and just painted along the sides. And on the inside, I wrote needles. Because right now, when I'm done with a project, I have them just in a small little short vase. And so I thought that this would be a lot cuter to keep them in. I got all my State Fair entries back and have decided I'm going to... Okay, first off, Vana, you need to get all your ribbons out of your box and you need to display them on a silver tray like I do. Found it at the thrift store, $4. Vana would probably need a hell of a lot bigger tray than me. So I added my 2 first places from last year. And these 3 came from my Devil's Run piece, which is hanging back up in its usual spot. Desert Threaders first place, which I think Desert Threaders is the local chapter of my EGA. I believe they're one of the judges. And then just got a first place Arizona State Fair. And then this one is Best of Arizona. And who would have thought that these made fantastic pasties? I did. You're welcome. And then from my other ones as well, Lion, honorable mention. Marquise, participant. Nightmare participant. I don't want to talk about it. I'm over it. TFD next year. Somebody messaged me and reminded me about the primitive hair piece with Pepe on one side and me on the other. And you can lift up the fabric and then it reveals the skeleton. Totally forgot about that. I don't want to do the folding over part. So I'd have to finish it off in some really kick-ass way. I'm even thinking Plague Doctor. Do the female one, the McKenna one. And then wonder if I could find a shadow box big enough for both of them. And then with the medical tools. I don't know. The only thing about that with shadow boxes, you don't... It's the things can roll around. So when I would drop it off, unless they kept it up straight, the tools and stuff would all roll around. So, I don't know. We're like a year out. The fair's not even done with, and I'm already thinking about TFD. So, thank you guys so much that, again, watch the live feed and watch the video. I am thrilled with my results this year and blown away still that Devil's Run, the thing I stitched up in like 3 days, took 10 minutes to burn, and slapped it in a frame, got Best of Arizona with a Teresa Wentzler. Amazing. Amazing. When we were also at the fair, they also have like, you know, all the usual shopping. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Yeah, I had to pick it up. So, love this. This is not a painting of hers. It's kind of a mix of her and Diego, because Diego has a famous painting with the flowers. So I got this. And what else? Thrift store this week. I don't know what to say. I think, you know, when I first getting serious with thrifting and looking for stitching stuff, I was totally scoring patterns, fabric, thread. I haven't had luck with any stitching thrift store finds recently. My sequin thrifting power is high and it's on point. It's this, I don't know, weird feeling I get. A tingle, if you will. You have to go to the thrift store. You have to dig. You have to look in sizes that aren't yours. Now, I'm like a small medium. Depends. Well, who the designer is, I can fit into a small. But I will still look in larges because sometimes people try to hide things or they just get misorganized, whatever. So if you're at a thrift store, you have to go through all of the sizes. This beauty, Ayrton says that I look like Frankenstein. Okay, it's a little big. But I could not leave it behind. The shoulder pads are everything. The shoulder pads are a bit much because it is big on me. But then the style here is to have a little bit of like a poofiness to it. And I'm smaller framed and not wide shouldered. So it is a little big, but I'd still wear it. You know that. So, you know, don't be afraid. You get a sequin jacket, jeans, shorts, skinny jeans. It's perfect. It's a little short as well, but then I just have long ass arms. You could say that's almost at the perfect part, I guess. So, yeah. Arlene joked because I had told Arlene, since she'd stitched my mermaid shoe, that maybe she needs to stitch all of my clothing. Yeah, this design totally caught her eye. So Arlene, let me know. I'll take some pictures and send them to you. It's amazing though. It was like $6. I want to say it was like $6. I'm already pretty anal with how I organize my clothes. Like I have hangers that are strictly just solid tank top colors. Then I have hangers that are tank tops with, you know, writing or pictures on them. And then I had all color coordinated winter, which is just winter to me is just long sleeves, or like button ups, and then everything else. But they're all color coordinated. Dress section, jeans section. All my shorts and skirts are all hung up. And then I have a specific section just for all my sequin loveliness. Another thrift store that it's a little further. And I thought, wow, I haven't been there for a long time. I feel like I need to go. Let's go. It was in the $3 rack, and it was 50% off day. Now, for you guys that don't do math, $1.50. Olgi Kasani, Neiman Marcus black tie. It's a large, a little big, but I still rock the shit out of it. Bright colors, it's beads, it's sequins, it's this scalloped edging. I loved it on my Instagram photo with my gray short, my gray skinny jeans. I'm rocking that in Minnesota. Now, I don't think I'm gonna, I don't know what the hell I'm wearing on the airplane tomorrow. I thought about wearing this, but coming back from Austin, when I wore my pink sequin jacket, she told me to take off my sparkly top because it would look like armor going through the metal detector. And I don't really feel like being frisked by a female TSA agent. They don't like it when you ask if you can have the cute male TSA agent. They don't really appreciate that. I'm just saying, if someone's going to take their hands and touch my boob, I kind of want to get something out of it. Why not the cute guy, TSA? So I'm totally taking this to Minnesota. So get ready. I love it. There's a few places that are missing with the sequins. If I was serious, I could definitely get some to replace. The boys love it. They call me Sequin Queen. They just think that one's awesome. Joe, I show, and I tell him, get ready for my ridiculous find that I found today. And he says, wow, that sure is bright. But he didn't say it in like, oh, that sure is bright. He just said, oh, that's bright. So, what are you doing? I see you doing stuff back there. Go. So I don't know if that's a, hey, I kind of like it, and I wouldn't be embarrassed being with you out in public if you wore it. I'm not really sure. I know he got really embarrassed when I wore my pink sequin one, the one with the squares, to dinner, because he said everybody was looking at me, and I said, yeah, because my jacket's fabulous. And he says no, because they're probably wondering what the fuck you're wearing. But yeah, $1.50? Really? Now, vintage clothing is usually, depending on the designer, usually you can take the size and cut it in half. Not so much for these two pieces. They kind of fit as larges, but it doesn't matter. I'll still wear them. Also got a roll of 14 count Ada. And then this is cool. So obviously a mirror. That's how that's how I do it. Trash can upside down, phone, and I use my little golden owl guy to keep you guys propped up. But this is cross-stitched. Easy enough to take this off. I think these little things are just what's keeping that board in. And I could repaint it if I wanted to. I think this would be cute in my closet. If I can find a place when I put on jewelry, then I can see, because usually then I have to walk out back to the bathroom to our big mirror. But I'm not really sure what to do with this yet. But I love it. yeah, I still got to pack for the Minnesota retreat. My flight is at 7, so I should probably leave my house 5:30ish, no later than 5:30. I'm just going to take an Uber because then we don't have to wake the boys up. They can sleep in before school. I got to figure out if I'm going to take another project and make sure I have everything, scissors, needles, all that fun stuff. Make sure you stay tuned. You know, I'll do Instagram videos live because once again, just like Austin, I want to bring the retreat to those of you that were not able to attend. You're going to see shenanigans. You're going to hear bad language. You're going to see me freezing my ass off, which I think a lot of people are looking forward to. How is a girl from Arizona going to survive in the Minnesota weather? I'm not sure. It's a little bit of a heat wave this year, or this week, which kind of usually happens in Arizona towards the later part of October. It's like Mother Nature's like, the other parts may be getting frost, but screw them, we're going to have a heat wave. So literally the other day was 97. I don't even know what it is today. It's going to just be hot as hell. And it is hot as hell. I mean, look, tank top and shorts, for God's sakes. But I can tough it out for 48 hours and be having the hot chocolates just keep going, and I'll snuggle up to somebody and be stealing their body heat. Who knows? It'll be fun though. It'll be weird stepping foot in Minnesota again, because when I lived there, I think I was like 12 to 14 years old. I don't remember having good memories of it. I mean, I was a kid 30 minutes from a beach in Southern California going to Minnesota. That was huge shock. And the kids weren't the nicest. I had the hardest time making friends. I remember I would come home crying. People were just being, you know, kids have always been mean in that bullying sense. And stereotypical California questions. And I just wanted someone to give me a chance and like me and let me eat lunch with them. I wasn't asking a lot. So, not that I have like PTSD or anything from being in Minnesota, but I just never thought I would be back there. But Michelle decided to throw this together, and Joan, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll look past the fact that it's Minnesota and I'll probably be cold all weekend, but it's going to be worth being in a room of stitchers and more wonderful people that I get to meet, because I had an incredible time in Austin, and I know it's going to be like that in Minnesota, meeting new people that I haven't met, that I watch their FlossTube videos. And I'm going to try to go easy on Rachel Danowitz and have her not go into labor early. So I might talk to the baby and start doing like subliminal messages to the baby, but we'll see. Rachel may not even want me to be near her unborn child, which is, I don't blame you. So, stitching in sequins on Instagram. Watch for live videos, pictures, shenanigans, just overall fun. Hi, Erwin. New Jersey retreat, May. Arlene Cohen and I. Yes, it's gonna happen. FlossTube Retreat, New Jersey. You can find it on Facebook. I'll link it down below. I think we're gonna open up registration on, God, you guys, lay off the alcohol. I think we're gonna open up registration on Sunday. Don't hold me to it. It's all Arlene's thing. She's taking care of that portion of it. But I know a post will be going up on Saturday with information when we are going to open up registration. So it could be Sunday, not exactly sure. I will be on an airplane coming back. So be nice to Arlene. Please don't make it, I know it's going to be like probably Hunger Games style. But yeah, we're going to start with 60 openings. So if you are interested in coming in May, go ahead and join in and read through the posts. And Arlene has a video detailing all of the information, also on the Facebook page as well. I hope you guys have been good. I've been fantastic. I'm feeling the highness kicking in. I feel like I could like run up and down our street like a million times. I know Michelle Garrett's feeling it. She's getting that highness. We're going to Stitchville. And I already told Michelle, why do I feel it's going to be like Stitcher's Paradise Part 2? Probably won't be. I'll probably do a live video from there. I don't need to buy anything. I'm trying to keep Michelle just buying thread and maybe fabric. But watch, I'll walk out of Stitcher's Paradise with like a $300 bill. So I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, and I will catch you guys all next time. Bye.